Hello everyone again. This is my second presentation of you today, and right now I will try to explain you why JAX are still will be important and what is the deep coin which I represent today. I will start why JAX are still vital for the industry. As I explained before, in just 30 minutes ago, still people don't know how to trade exactly on the DEX, decentralized world. That is why people still need JAX for average people, for need to JAX to trade. Still, average people has even some problems, even JAX. It is impossible to guess that all people will trade on the DEX. That is why I say that JAX still vital and will be vital also in 5 years too. If I continue with that, JAX are the gatekeepers of the crypto industry. Imagine that. For the average people, if you just search any decentralized application, you can see that their user experience is not like the JAX ones. And that is why for the standard user, average user, really it is hard to invest some things and create some wallets and invest their money and trade them on between the decentralized world. That is really hard for the average user. But JAX are making that so easier. For example, with the JAX, you can just, as all of you know, you can trade by your own currency of your country. You can just invest that you can turn it to fiat stable money, stable coin, and after that, you can make it any crypto. If you look to today, 99% of the transactions are still going on the centralized part. Still, they are not on the decentralized part. Just 1% of the transactions are in the decentralized part. That is a huge number. I know in the future, as my belief, 100% even will be in decentralized world, but it is not today, also I think not in the 5 years. If you look, what will be the important point for the next years in the industry for JAX parts, I think CeDeFi, I say the abbreviation of them, between of the CeFi and DeFi, there is a hybrid solution of them. I think there will be so much product about the CeDeFi. And because, as you know, last week we had a problem on the crypto industry, that there has happened some fluctuations. That is why people are right now losing their trust into the JAX. They are trying to invest in DEX, but they are having a lot of problem because of the user experience and people education is not enough for the investor decentralized form. This is why right now, even Bitcoin too, we are trying to develop a product. How can we make a gateway between CeFi and DeFi? That's why we are proposing a model, CeDeFi. And second is tokenization. I will give more details for forward presentations about that, why tokenization is important for the industry. And third one is adoption, because you can have a perfect idea that can be perfect product, but if you cannot explain to people, if you not adapt to their normal life, the product will not work. Okay, let's start with the CeDeFi. CeDeFi is a model between of the JAX and DEX that is creating a model. And with the model, people will invest their money on chain, but they will use gateways as a JAX. JAX will be the gateway of to that. And that is the model, I think, for the soon future. Soon future, people try to invest their money to CeDeFi. I think that will be more clear thing, because CeDeFi user experience will be so much more easy than DeFi, and so much will be trustable than JAX. That's why that can be the new model for the soon future. Let's continue with tokenization. By the 2030, $16 billion is forecasting that will be in the tokenization. That is a huge number. That's, if you calculate that, that's going to directly 10% of the global GDP. If you can create that, if you can create a tokenization economy, that will boost the industry. And it is the forecasting of the economic model, 10% of the GDP, financial GDP, will be on the tokenization world. And if you calculate that, it is 2,400% increase in the industry, just will be in the 8 years. The last one, as I said, is adaptation and adoption. That is so important right now, because I have, for example, I am a Turkish citizen, I have a Turkish lira, but I cannot invest it directly in any DeFi. Yeah, that's a really problem, but we should solve it, because I cannot buy anything with still cryptocurrencies in any market or any shop. That is why JAX is even too, I am agree, but I can easily invest my money to JAX, my fiat currency, it doesn't matter. That is why fiat to crypto support is still so vital, and JAX are providing that. Liability, the DeFi has no any liability right now, and that is the, sometimes it's a problem, sometimes it's not a problem, but for average user, that's a problem. There is no liability, and that creates problem. JAX has the liability and transaction delay. If you try to any DeFi organization until now, their transaction delay is a lot. For example, in Bitcoin, transaction delay is less than 1 second. According to my beliefs, as I said before, the crypto industry will be forward to the DeFi world. I am totally agree with that. And as I am a crypto lover and blockchain lover, I wanted that too. I wanted that with my whole heart. But for that, we need some things. We need something to both parts, from the DeFi part too, from the people part too. That is why users have to learn how to protect themselves, how to protect their money into DeFi. For example, they have to learn what is the insurance funds on the decentralized world, and how can protect their money, how can they secure their money into the wallets. People should learn them a lot. And DEX should provide a better user experience tool, and also they should create also better tool for the make a trade, easy trade. And the last one, educating the community, because as I say it, 99% of the transactions are still on the JAX, and it shows that people not still educated yet. And I will try to briefly explain about what is Deepcoin and what we are doing. Deepcoin, founded about 3 years ago by IstanHack. It is based in Singapore. It is founded by the financial professional by Asia. And our mission is to provide a secure and transparent, as much as we can do, innovative tools to people, make their trade easily and boost their decision. Our trading volume is daily, if you check the coin market cap, is daily minimum is $2 billion in a day. It is our minimum range in the derivative trading. So last year, we even reached the $40 billion in one day, according to our... also, our user base is right now more than 1 million user base we have, and we are just 3 years old exchange. Right now, we are in Asia. We are Asia-based, but we are trying to expand to all over the world. We are trying to expand Turkey, South Africa, South America, Europe. We are trying to grow as much as we can do fast, and that is why we are hiring, and even in Turkey, if you want to be in the crypto industry, if you want to be in the Bitcoin, you are welcome to that. And which I said, Bitcoin is one of the largest derivative trading JAX in the world. That is the main statistics from coin market cap. We was the 3rd one in the world on the May, and right now we are in the top 10 still. I will try to explain briefly, because we are focusing on the mostly perpetual contracts. Our main is the perpetual contracts right now, and we are trying to make perpetual trading easy for average trader. That is why we are trying to develop some products, some tools, make easy to trade. One of them is keyline trading. Keyline is on your graphic, you can trade directly in that, you can create one more position, and you can continue the trade. In the other platforms, you need to go back and you need to set up everything from beginning. But in our platform, you can just do it on the graphic. And we are also dual price liquidation. We are trying to protect our users' money as much as we can. That's why we are trying to make some tools for protect their money before the liquidation. And also trailing spot. In our trailing spot option, if your market go well, you can earn until the moon. But if your market go bad, we can stop to your loss. This is one of our innovations. And please come our booth and talk about more details about what will we do in the crypto industry, and we can talk more and we can get to know each other. Thank you for listening to me.